Well, welcome to Random and Desperate. Well, we have spent over a week in St Anne's-on-Sea, Lytham St Anne's-on-Sea, whichever you want to call it. And today, I think we had enough, Auntie, haven't we?
Yes.
It's time to venture back home. But this is a special request from one of my subscribers called Dave. You know who you are, and he joined us on Little Adventure. He said, why don't you film on the way home? Because you always film on the way there but not on the way home. So this is just for you, pal, and thank you for your little donation to help our cause of drinking the golden nectar. So this is where we are, St Anne's-on-Sea train station. Now the trick is, I was originally going to go from Blackpool to Manchester, but apparently, which I didn't know, you could get a train from here to Preston, and Preston all the way to Manchester. Well, look at the size of this little hut. It's not bad actually. And it's only a single track into Auntie.
That's what I was told by one of our visitors on Monday.
Yeah.
Preston, Blackpool, Preston, Blackpool, Preston, Blackpool, Blackpool South Line.
And we paid about...
Oh, it says and beyond. Because...
Beyond, let's have a quick look at that.
Preston and beyond, it's because you change at Preston.
Yeah.
You can't get this train beyond, which is what we're doing, aren't we? We're going beyond.
We are beyond. Interesting.
See, when you get off at Preston,
Yeah.
you can go anywhere. This is where it's going to stop at, this one. Right, we're getting on here, so we're at Ansel and Fairhaven, then Lytham, Moss Side, Kirkham and Wesham, Salwick.
Moss Side?
No, not the Moss Side, you know.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So it's only a 45-minute journey. We'll get on at St Anne's-on-Sea, and then open it for Auntie. Get on at St Anne's-on-Sea, and I think we go that. Which way?
You have to get the train going that way.
That way?
Well, it'll come there and
Right.
it's going that way.
Okay.
That's what the hours say.
Right. Preston.
The train's going in that direction, we're going to Preston.
Okay. Well, so we are going that way to Preston. Get off at Preston. I think we've got about 12 minutes to change in Preston, and from Preston we're catching the train back to Manchester. And I think it's the original train what actually goes from Blackpool, but all this stops is us catching the bus to the station in Blackpool. That's all it does. But it's a nice little station, this, actually. And there used to be actually a hotel round here. It's a bit of an interesting fact, for the disabled people only. And it was one of the first ones in the country, and it was round here. It's been knocked down round here. Interesting fact. Is there any humans to buy a ticket from?
No, I don't think there's very there now.
Oh, there is.
Is there?
There's a human. Yeah, there's a human. Nice little station, isn't it? But why do you need to pay? What do you do?
What?
If you need to pay.
A thing?
Yeah.
Oh, they're toilets that you just pass there. You have to go to them.
You have to pay, don't you?
I'll look though.
Probably a bush somewhere. I say we've got half an hour to kill, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a sausage roll and a full fat Coke. I just want to show you this old fashioned pub. Now the top is what's called the townhouse up here, but the bottom part, it looks like it's not been used in years. Oh man, I would love to get in there, to be honest with you. Look at the decor, if you can see there. Wow, beautiful, stunning bar, absolutely stunning. It's like it's not been used for years. You still see the drinks, wine on the top. Wow. It is, yeah, it is.
They all got big things there.
Yeah. Wow, that's it.
A bar.
Very old-fashioned bar, and I never knew it existed, to be honest with you. There's the entrance here to get into the pub, but you know, I've not been open for years. These are the toilets, but I say the top, this is where the pub is, the townhouse, and the bottom part, it's like it's not been used for years. Interested. Lane, is that the train?
No.
Hey?
Oh, we've got to wait for it to get Blackpool and then come back.
All right, so it goes Preston back to...
Don't you listen to Auntie Ethel?
Apparently not. So it goes from Preston back to Blackpool and then back to Preston.
Yes.
Get ya. I say I've just got a little snack as well. I was about to leg it then. There's our train. So we've got what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes. And so we've just been to the bakery there. And I want to just give another shout out to Paul, because usually I don't do these journeys back to Manchester, but we found such an interesting pub because we did a bit of walking round near this station. It looked like it used to be an old train station bar years ago, and it's so unique. So I'm going to enjoy my sausage roll. £1.40 this sausage roll. Oh, look at the size of it, massive. And it said 2 for £2, but I thought it's enough for me. And Auntie Ethel is already relaxing with her love book. You don't like love books, do you?
No.
Murder mystery.
Yeah.
She likes a bit of mystery. So I'll enjoy this nice, crusty, homemade, independent sausage roll. I love a sausage, Auntie Ethel.
I think I've heard that at least 3 times a day, every day.
Now here's a question for you people, I'm curious. St Anne's on the sea. Never heard it that. I thought it's St Anne's on Sea. Well, it's called St Anne's on the Sea from the train station, which is interesting. That's good. You pay by card now. Unbelievable.
Please present your card or your mobile phone. Authorizing. Thank you.
God, you pay. What the hell? 40p to have a pee. So there, I suppose. 40p. 40p to have a pee. See, when you're videoing trains, everyone thinks you're a train spotter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a little one.
It's only 2 carriages.
Yeah, little one.
Yeah.
Auntie Ethel.
Yeah.
Not used to little ones, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
These like the big ones.
I get them when I go visiting. We weren't going to stop then.
I know.
shut the window?
Yeah, I've anywhere.
Well, then you can look at it.
Thank you. Yeah. It is warm on here, isn't it?
It's better.
I say we've been out there around about 45 minutes, but we did see some interesting things. We saw that old-fashioned pub, which is probably an old railway pub years ago. That's it, aren't you?
I reckon it will.
You were like this trying to get in, weren't you? Say it's too early.
No.
We visited the toilet. And that old-fashioned bakery, which is just in St Anne's Square. Have you lost? Now this costs about £14.10 without looking. I will share it somewhere. £14.10 from St Anne's on Sea to Preston, and then Preston to Manchester. Now we did get a bit of a discount because someone is, let's just say, senior.
Over 60.
Yeah, over 60.
Senior.
So I think mine's about what we looked about £8. Yours about £5.
£5.60 I think it was. Yeah.
So it's something, you have some advantages of being
It's
old.
actually cheaper than getting from Blackpool to.
Is
This
it?
is the northern service to Preston. The next stop is Ansdale and Fairhaven.
And it's not very busy, to be honest with you, especially if it's starting from Blackpool, which is probably the busiest station I would say on this route before you get to Preston. Right, we're off, folks. Bye bye, St Anne's. Travel anywhere across the UK. I always prefer to use public transport, to be honest with you, because it's less stress, less hassle. You can just sit back and relax, can't you? Look at this beautiful scenery. You've got to think, when you do take the car, you've got to think where to park it, how much it is it safe, can you park it? And say Blackpool is quite... Is that you? Blackpool is quite, let's just say, hard to park any cars around Blackpool, because when it was built, when it was made, people had horse and carts.
We will shortly be arriving at Moss Side.
Moss Side, they still like Moss Side. Anti-Eiffel, does it?
No, not the Moss Side I've heard of.
No. Now we originally thought it was one line all the way to Preston, but we're just in Kirkham, Wesham, and it's turned into 2 lines now. But it's only a quite small carriage, to be honest with
We
you.
will shortly be arriving at Kirkham and Wesham.
Moss Side. What do we do? You alright, kid? You alright? You doing Moss in Manchester? You alright, kid?
No, not the Moss Side.
Not this Moss Side, anyway.
Moss Side.
So we have arrived at Preston. And this is where we'll do our interchange. Now our train is just behind us, which is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it saves us going all the way to Blackpool just to catch this train we're going to catch to Manchester. Is it now?
Thanks for travelling with Northern today.
So we're going
We hope you have
to
a
go
pleasant
to
onward journey.
platform. I forgot what platform I said. Thank you. Good job you're here. I've been knackered. So it's platform 2. Well, that wasn't much of a walk, was it?
No, that's what I
Hey?
said. Listen, on the next one.
So at platform 2, I just want to show you Preston Station. Wow. It's quite nice in here. It reminds me of the old Victoria Station in Manchester. Yeah.
You can get a Manchester train on that side.
On that side.
Stay this way.
Yeah.
There are others.
So that one's come from St Anne's, and this one comes from Blackpool.
See, you can get one that just goes to Blackpool. Have a look at
It's only going. I've got 4 minutes. Bonus.
Stand behind the yellow line.
There's our train. What we just catched on from Preston, from St Anne's. What's Preston? All that does is Preston, St Anne's, Blackpool, and that's all it does all day. Interesting. Well, just look at the size of these windows here. Absolutely massive. Wow. Like some kind of train spotter here.
Yeah. Oh well.
This is more like a big one.
Preston.
Oh, there's plenty of seats.
Welcome aboard the Northern
Got a
Service
window again, or?
to Manchester Airport.
No, you have the window this time.
Leyland.
Well, so what?
Oh no, I don't want to sit backwards. Not unless I have to.
Alright, okay.
Islington.
This'll do, this'll do.
Parkway.
This'll do.
Bolton. Salford Crescent. Deansgate.
In Preston, folks, and I want to say a big thank you to Auntie Ethel for accompanying me on this journey. I really appreciate Auntie Ethel.
You're welcome.
I say it's been really difficult for me to be at Blackpool and to be at St Anne's, bringing back some lovely memories what I have of my children. And the original plan was Auntie Ethel only to stay a couple of days, and she's only got in. She's only brought a tiny little bag, as you can tell there, because she only was going to stop 2 days, so she have to go to one of these old biddy shops to get some fresh some fresh underwear and a few t-shirts. So I do appreciate Auntie Ethel for joining me on this adventure, but it has got to a point now where I am going to have a little break. I've done that many videos which you guys need to catch up on. So we're just leaving Preston, and I'll see you when we get close or near enough to Manchester, and that where our probably journey ends, because I'll be catching the bus home to Denton where I live, and Auntie F will be catching, you don't know if you're catching a train or a bus, you haven't decided yet, to her hometown. So I'll catch up with you in a bit when we get close to Manchester. Alright. Ta, thanks. Did you look at your biddy pass this time?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right, okay. How much sale on rail cards?
I said, isn't it?
About a third.
A
I
third?
could say about a third, yeah.
Yeah,
A third.
Yeah. But it depends, not everyone's eligible to get a rail card, but yeah.
Would I get one? I'm nearly 70.
You're lying, so.
You had a good paper round.
Thank you, yeah.
See, I get that now. Catherine's mother and father-in-law, they're not 60. He is, she isn't.
Right.
They get a travel together one. Because
Yeah,
our
you get
kids
one
live in
of those.
Blackpool.
Oh, can you? Can you?
Yeah, depends if you've got like family and stuff, there's
it.
a family rail card, so but you have to travel with children and
Right.
the discount and all that kind of
That's
stuff.
the same mother.
Yeah,
I'm not your mother.
depends how much you travel on the railway
like I
to
say,
get your money's worth out
I
of
get it because they live in Cornwall, so I get the train to
wow.
Cornwall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to save it on what journey, I would have thought.
I can get to
It's
Cornwall. Last
about
year
30,
I went
35
twice.
quid,
I think it was £30.78 or something on the rail card to get to Cornwall. If
There
you
you
pick
go.
the right train.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's worth it.
Yeah, of course it is.
Plan it carefully.
Yeah,
And usually I always leave something. Last time I went to Blackpool, I left some underpants. I did. And I got the proprietor with me up and said, we found something interesting in your bed. I thought, God, what is it? Your underwear. What do you want me to do with it? I said, just bin it.
Don't want it posted. Just have
Yeah.
skanky undies in the
God,
post.
yeah. You know, catching a train. There's no stress or strain. You just sit back and lie there.
Oh, that's it. If I got calm on, I've got my flask of tea.
Yeah.
Just have me pack my lunch because it's obviously a long journey. And a couple of books. And I could take my tablet if I wanted, but I'm not. I'd rather just sit and read a book and not have the hassle of doing it.
Yeah. So it's pleasurable. It's the old-fashioned Great British travel. We was the first one to invent trains. And then we got rid of them in the Beecham coach, which I think is scandalous, me, to be honest with you. And now the trains, especially at peak periods, packed out. Not enough train drivers, they're always on strike. What's happened to this great country? What I used to love and respect. Shocks me every day.
Just started to, just momentum was like, ooh.
Welcome aboard.
He's a bit rude, isn't he?
Yeah. He said she didn't get on. I didn't see anybody get on this carriage, but anyway. When we moved to Blackpool, this girl got on.
Yeah.
No, not Blackpool, Manchester. She got on. He said, where'd you get on? I said, have you got your ticket? She said, I got no ticket. He said, well, you know, did you get a ticket? He said, well, no, I won't get a ticket. He said, well, get off then, at the station. No. She said, are you going to get a ticket? She said, no. So she got off. It was swimming, gone or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was one of those Skype. She ended up getting off it as she was going to. But she does that. She got on the next train. Slowly but surely, she's got all the way to Manchester.
This is
So she got off at, she got thrown off the door.
Yeah.
Waited for the next
Welcome
train.
aboard this northern
Sneaked on. By the
service
time we
to
checked the
Manchester
ticket, she
Airport.
might have got all the way.
We will be calling at Bolton, Salford Crescent.
Yeah, well, that's the end of our adventure. It is. We've arrived back at Manchester Piccadilly and we're just going back now to relax. It's been a long journey, a long week. Especially following me all around, doing all this YouTube and stuff. But it takes your toll. It's been interesting. Auntie Ethel, that's the end of our adventure. End of our journey. Trying to do this with this bloody thing speaking. Do it again in a minute.
Service today will be starting its journey from Manchester Oxford Road. This is due to
Right, we'll try again. Well, this is the fourth time we've done this. Well, that's the end of our adventure. End of our journey, Auntie Ethel. We are back now in Piccadilly, Manchester. And it's been good, hasn't it?
It has, it's been good.
It's been long.
Seen different things.
Yeah.
It's been good.
I have plenty of alcohol. I'm going to give myself a bit of a break now from alcohol because my liver will probably be pickled. Totally pickled. So I'm going to have a little break from YouTube. Most of you guys and ladies won't realise the break. I've got that much content what needs to be released. Now most of my members will have seen this. So that's why I'm having a bit of a break, probably a couple of months, and I'll start YouTubing little trips anyway in Mayish. I might do a few ones around my local area, but not too much. Big ones, Mayish. So thanks for watching, people, and I'll see you next time for wherever the adventure takes you.